How are you feeling? You got John Riggs here with this from Video Games Monthly. This is not your typical Video Games Monthly box. They posted on Twitter this, and I don't know if I was lucky enough to grab one, but I was just like, you know what, just for fun, 60 bucks, 40 random games for this box, which I don't want to say the words out loud, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, am I going to get my money back on this? Probably not. It's probably all sports games. It's probably all like the GBA shovelware, maybe a bunch of like classic Game Boy imports. But you know what? It may not be a bad thing. Let's see if we can't find at least something decent in here. Maybe they actually threw in a game or two that are like, you know what? It's not so bad. And the games you find in this box, unless there's any of them that I really want to keep, which is probably doubtful, you'll see come up in a Whatnot stream. I'm going to be doing a sudden death Whatnot stream using the games in this box. If you're new to Whatnot, click my link in the description below. 15 bucks on whatever you want to grab first, including probably anything you see here. In fact, probably a couple things you see here. Even value-wise, yeah, I'll look up the value along the way too. But maybe, just maybe, there's actually a couple of good games in here too, because some of the best games, again, on any console are not the expensive ones. You can find some great games on any console for $1 or $2. First time opening, we'll look at it together. First thing, there's a note. These games are games Video Game Monthly would not typically send in their normally monthly boxes, because they are kids games, yearly sports games, chips or label damage, or just bad games. Please enjoy trying some really terrible games, so at least they're honest about it. Oh, it's not just handheld. Okay, no, some of the handhelds, there's a couple of sealed games in here. Wait a minute. Okay, so a couple of sealed games, Game Gear, Game Boy Advance, even DS. Let me organize these, and then we'll kind of go console by console. And I'm actually going to, one more game in here. Okay, the box is now empty. I'm going to refill it back with what we got as we go from here. I'm going to add them up according to price charting after each console. If I break even, it'll be amazing. Starting off with Game Gear, NFL 95, Sonic 2, not bad, World Series Baseball 95, and World Series Baseball. Where are we at? Not much? Okay. I'm not even going to know until I edit this video. All right, moving on to the Game Boy. Import Baseball, Madden 97, NBA All-Star Challenge. I am super nostalgic for this label here. This is Looney Tunes Twubble with a ripped label. And just one Game Boy Color game, an Import Yu-Gi-Oh! 4, nice and easy. Do I move on to the Game Boy Advance, I suppose? And I have a pile of Game Boy Advance games here, so we'll see what we got. Strawberry Shortcake, Summertime Adventure, Lizzie McGuire On the Go, Bratz Diamonds, The Cheetah Girls, Barbie Groovy Games, Lizzie McGuire 3, Homecoming Havoc, Happy Feet, Herbie Fully Loaded, Cats, Dora the Explorer, Pirate Pig's Treasure, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Tipped and Caper, Barbie's Secret Caper, Paws and Claws Pet Rescue, Lizzie McGuire 2, Lizzie's Diary, Polly Pocket Super Splash Island, Dora the Explorer Super Spies, Barbie Horse Adventures Super Ribbon Race, Barbie Diaries High School Mystery. Hold on, catch my breath here. That was all the US games. We have a couple of odd ones here. This is actually interesting. The DS Rumble Pack, which I did not have. A couple of imports, some Ben Presto anime game, and Yu-Gi-Oh! 6. And that does it for the Game Boy Advance. That's kind of about what I was thinking. Again, no clue on the prices of any of these. I'm just calculating them as I go. All right, we have a small pile of loose DS games. Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, Phineas and Ferb, Kung Zoo, Think Logic Trainer Kids, My Spanish Coach, Personal Trainer Walking, Witches Vampires, What's Cooking Jamie Oliver. I'm actually a huge fan of Jamie Oliver, so interested to check this out. Deal or No Deal Special Edition, and Brain Age. I played a ton of Brain Age when it first came out. Jeez. What do you think? Are we making our money back? Probably not. Here's a loose 3DS game now. Infinity Toy Box Challenge, yeah. And then, like I said, even a couple of sealed games. The Wizards of Waverly Place. And finally, the one you've been waiting for. Imagine Babies. That's right. Babies with a Z. That's how cool this is. So again, just for fun, at least it wasn't $1,000 this time, right? 60 bucks, all this stuff. And the total came out to this, which I don't know if that's good or not, because I'm going to do all the calculating. Again, I'm a team of one. I do all my own video editing. I do all my shooting, whatever. Was that good? I don't know. More for fun than anything, because just like I said, you never know. You never know. So you'll see probably every game in here in a sudden death Whatnot stream sometime in the near future. Just for fun, we'll see what we can do to turn this stuff around, right?